Good evening. Oh, let me see how bad this is going to taste. My leftover Burger King from yesterday. It's not bad. Got off work. Today was an exhausting day, but it wasn't bad. So sometimes in the industry, we have days that are just really good days where it's not too busy, but it's busy enough to keep busy. And you just have lovely people that come to play. Nothing happens. I have good employees that I'm working with, and it's a great day. That's very rare though, like very rare. Usually, the day is exhausting and it sucks. Every now and then, though, we get the days where it's like today, where it was exhausting, but not bad. It was exhausting for me because I had to walk around. A lot of the times I am what they call the breaker, so like I spend my entire shift just giving people breaks. And so that was the majority of my time. Okay, I am... Oh, you know what? Let me finish my thought, though, before we continue playing. And so today I was just running around, like, the casino, like, all day. And it was like, you know. And I had a couple, you know, dealers I had to watch that were not great. But for the most part, it was alright. And then towards the end of the day... You know, because the next shift comes in, the shift that I'm trying to go back to, the manager for that shift came up to me and he's like, yo, you signed the bid, right? Because we want you back. I'm like, you got it, buddy. So I want to be back on that shift. I can game a lot more. I can stream more. I think that the hours are much better. And on top of that, I'll have a lot more days where I can stream the higher quality as well. Because right now I can only do that. I can only stream the high quality when I happen to stream in the middle of the night after work, or like the second stream that I do in the day on my days off. Once I go back to the night shift, I'll be able to do the high quality all day on my day off. And after work, it'll depend on my roommate's days, but I may or may not be able to do the high quality on those days, but my days off, it'll pretty much be the entirety of the day, which would be nice. I want to go back here. I need to get to a fast travel point, though. So the last thing that we did is we came back to the Horns of the South because I remembered that I had a couple things to do when I got access to Excalibur's thing. And we met the Weaver. But on top of meeting the Weaver, we also went to Lancelot's tomb, the original Lancelot. And we got his entire gear set. I can't wear it yet, though. It's like... It requires a lot of stats. But we'll be working on it. It's got a really good weapon, too. Yeah, I want to go back to the Crypt of Seawall because he's another one of the knights. So I want to take a look. Oh, I'm in combat? Ah. So. I forgot if there was something here. I wanted to say there was. Boom, boom. Flame goober. Oh no, it's right here. I can't remember. This is the. I just wanted to check this one before I continue on. Right, there was something. This was the weird thing here, and I couldn't remember what I do here. Or not remember, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, wait. What's that do? Oh, this was because this was... Yeah, that's right, I remember that now. Okay. Guess that ain't shit. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. Alright. We're gonna head back to Connacht. Let's do it. Some of your wisdom can be so be found. Those reflections look pretty good. And as a reminder, next week we're going to be checking out Dual Corp. Not sure how that game's going to go. I have no idea. Yeah, Mass Effect. I need to get back to it. I know. Ooh, I'm overweight. Oh. Nani? Oh, because I'm wearing his gear. Or not wearing it, but I'm holding it, and it is... it weighs a lot. That's right, I was holding this one because I want the charms out of that. Dear, 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 dear. No new dialogue from you. Let me put some shit away. Okay, weapon-wise, the Inferno Blade, the Shard of Fallen Sky, Surge Stopper, Poison Knight, Greatsword. Yeah, I'm a little ways away of using Erendite. I would love to use it, though. Yeah, we're not using Thorn Sword. I think I want to see... I mean, it's really hard for me to justify replacing the lightning. It's just so damn good. I'm gonna put that away though. Armor wise, yeah, we got a lot to put away here. So identify those. Oh. Because I'm thinking of using the Poison Blade. Because to me, the sword has just always looked cooler.
Please, stay. You're my favorite.
You're my favorite. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever take you down.
What a nice day.
'Cause you're the best around. Yeah. Now I can get rid of this Red Death Greatsword. Ooh. That's right, because I got meteorite ore. Oh, that's huge. I don't remember what my max stamina by 10. Increases attack speed. 25% when my health is below. Nine armor, max stamina. Fuck. I forgot my crafting is dog shit. But unfortunately, that matters. I forgot we have transmog too.
Aye, I'm sorry to tell you, but this here piece is just a fancy trinket. You might as well ask me to hammer a piece of glass. I'm afraid I can't help you there, friend.
Okay, let me go back to my stash. Drop off some shite. All right. Let's do it. This game's so damn good. I just love immersive games. That's like my thing. Anything that I can feel immersed. Oh, interesting. I can't see any of my quests. Look at this map. But I know I was working on one at this location right here. So, let's take a look. Change of heart. Because this was to get the blacksmith. Oh, let me get this titanium. Lover's Hollow. Wait, it said talk? The fuck? Beloved, the days apart are a torment I can hardly bear. In our cave as sanctuary, we will find each other once more. Let us escape to our haven, where love flourishes and we belong to one another. Yours devotedly, F. Oh, shit. What do we have in here, like a siren? My dearest, the days grow long without your presence. Meet me in our cave where the world fades and only our love remains. I long to feel your touch and hear your whispers. Until then, my heart beats only for you. Yours eternally, E. Show me what you got. My dear Philin, I am deeply troubled by your choices. This path you tread leads only to heartache. Return to us and remember the values we taught you. Do not let this woman lead you astray. With concern, Grandma Brid. Yeah, no, this is like a siren. It's got to be like a siren or something, or a succubus, or something like that. The Ram of Nadua. There's another spear, two-hander. Give me the button. Interesting, because I just rewalked there. Okay, so there's clearly a trigger.
Come closer. Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body.
Sure.
Come closer. Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body.
Gotta kill the Fae. Look at that. Alright, I might be a little overpowered. Just maybe. Oh no. Dear father, please do not leave us. We love you dearly and need you here with us. This woman cannot replace the bond we share. Stay with us and let our family remain whole. You loving Rory. Hey, you know, at least it seems like they died happy, you know? Bayor. Dear nephew, have you no regard for your parents? Totally looked like there was more. You know? Oh well, guess not. We made it happen. Okay. What do we got next? What's next on the list? Happily ever after. I'll work on those quests later. Okay, so most of the rest of these are back in town. Wait, what is Cuckoo's egg? Oh, I just gotta go talk to him again. Okay. Let me Hold on. Let me go clear whatever this is. This looks like some bad guys.
I'll face every threat.
Fucking deserter. Coward.
You are nothing but a peasant.
Is that so?
Here's but a scratch.
Okay, that was a little jank. But we got him. Take the lettuce, and cheese, and dog meat. What? There we go. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go the long way. That way we can explore a little bit as we go. I like this region. It looks nice. Okay, go to the question mark. Maybe it's a fast travel thingamajig. Maybe not. Got some drowners. Here they come. The Straw Childs. Children of the straw. It's not the children of the corn. What? The fuck did I miss? Haunted well. I don't know how to get up though. Oh, I guess I can just get up from here. Okay. Did not mean to drop like that. Let's do it. Whatever this is, we're doing it. It's what we do. Shing. These random caves are usually like a really good size. Not too small, but not too big. They're usually just right. It's like starts with an N, like a nuckadoo. Die, bitch! I'm poisoned. Brotherly love. Potato. I was like, what's my weight looking like? Okay. Alright, I knew there had to be more to this damn cave. This one was a little too small. Oh. Really? It's just back to where I started, isn't it? Okay then. Fair enough. Dude, I've been getting a little bit more scared in the middle of the night lately because of, so where I live is generally considered one of the safer areas in the region of where I live. I've been here for 3 years now. Me and my roommate have lived here for 3 years now. And last year, things have started to take a turn for the worse. Now, it's kind of expected, because the town that I live in is surrounded on all sides by really bad towns. And it's kind of weird how that happens. It's like, here's my town, this circle on the map. It's a very nice upscale town. The old town part, which is where we live, is still really well upkeep. You know, the upkeep is really, really nice. It's very good. You know, it's like a good area when like parents walk their kids and go on walks in the middle of the night. You know, well, not like super late, but you know, when the sun's already going down, you know, like 7, 8 p.m. You know, and just people just do that on a regular basis. Or, you know, when it is more light out, kids are just outside playing basketball and riding bikes and stuff. I'm like, you know what? To me, that's a good sign, you know, you're in a good area. Are kids walking to school on their own? But the outer lying areas, one of the towns literally next door is one of the highest crime rate cities in the entire state of California. State of California. And then the other area is like number 3 or 4, just still pretty high. And it's just like, ooh, I do not want to do apocalyptic. I just realized I have that. I don't want to do the main quest. I'm trying to avoid it. But I think I gotta go up. Anyway. And so yeah, last year we had multiple like shootings and murders and things. The fuck? I'm gonna pass on that for now. And then so just 2 days ago? No, yesterday. Literally like just down the street there was a shooting. Now they caught the guy and everything. But it was at a Taco Bell. Now, to be fair, I don't really go there anymore. But it was at a Taco Bell. And I've gone to that Taco Bell so many times.
Just another peaceful moment.
You have got to be kidding me. I think I just unstuck myself into an even worse situation. What? Where am I? Oh, found some meteorite though. I'll just take that. Thank you very much. I somehow unstuck myself on top of the game world in here. That was very strange. Okay, so I wasn't imagining it. That's a giant ass like spirit. Yeah, I look like an elk or something. Something's coming. Did it say it's called the Straw Father? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is there another one? Oh, shit. It's like Doom. Okay, so I think one of the main ones I need is Dex. I need to start putting Dex. We'll do that if I want to wear Homeboy's yeah, I don't really care about these. Stamina, taking damage restores stamina. When you have full stamina, increases damage. Fully restored stamina causes you to take less damage. Killing an enemy instantly restores stamina. That's huge. Restore stamina after stagger. Increases max stamina for every 30 seconds in combat. No. See, it's weird. It's like, it's by missing HP. Missing HP increases my damage. I'm just gonna go with that. I guess I could have went general as well, and for the melee damage, that's actually pretty good too. Strong mana, composite bow, and an armor relic. Battle hammer. It's actually some high damage. Okay. Doop-de-doop. Oh, God damn it, hitting the wrong buttons. Great bow is 32-35. This is already more damage, even not at full. We'll switch to that. We could sell those. Yeah, we have things here to sell as well. Palamedes, the Unwavering. I'm just gonna go into some random person's house.
Just let me rest.
Nani? Okay, I wasn't sure. Just let me rest. I'm hoping the game's not choppy. I'm seeing my my stream preview in the game. It looks kind of choppy sometimes. Robin Gill.
Come on. We can't sell Daisy. We're gonna need her.
What we're going to need is money. And she'll fetch a good price.
We still need to move somehow, don't we? She could pull the cart.
We have Clover for that. Look, I know how much this horse means to you, but I've already talked to Dinone. He's willing to pay a lot of gold for her.
But what if we...
No, Gil. Enough. We're selling her, and that's that.
These guys don't even have beds. They suck. That weird, like, it just reminds me so much of what was called the Bloodmoor in Diablo 2. Man, the first time you play Diablo 2, man, what an experience. I'm eventually gonna have to go back and play 4 because I never did the DLC, the first one, Vessel of Hatred, and then Lord of Hatred coming out in a couple months. I'll have to finally check it out.
You're here. Speak your...
What?
Born and raised, yeah. My family has an estate in the country, but I never liked going there. All that space and nothing to do. Not even a good tavern in sight. I don't know how people live like that. A military family, dating back to the Age of Conquest. My father's a general, his father was one too, and my grandfather, yeah, you get the gist. Technically we're nobility, but I've never felt like it. And I'm no good in ballrooms. Joining up seemed only logical. There aren't. It's a tough life, you know? Most women aren't built for it. That I can't, but what passes for entertainment here just makes me want to leave this shithole and never look back. Can't wait for the order to march out. I'm Shine, quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Kunacht. My job is making sure this legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you.
Okay.
Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt. My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
Okay. I don't know how I missed these. Let me see if I have some.
Back again?
Nope. Like, I definitely should have some of these. I just guess I don't have enough of any of them.
Really? Well, if this can put Bayor back on his feet.
Bayor. Oh, Bayor.
Bayor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart, literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast. Better take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well, get up now, whelp. Enough lazing about. You can take it easy today, but tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. So, I'm thanking you. Finally, we can get back to work. I missed it. If you ever need a smith, you can come to me. All right, back to work.
Work. Job's done.
Oh, hello. Do you need something? Times are tough, but I won't forget what you did for Beor. Tell me, how can old Airfear repay you? It all began innocently enough. Our milksop of a lord, Yvain, decided that we didn't have the right tools to unearth the riches of our land. So he sent messengers to Camelot asking for their men and equipment. It was supposed to make us richer. And it worked. For a while. They came here and resumed mining. Brought gold with them too. So for a while there, we were even happy to see new faces. Then news from Camelot arrived. The Red Death is in Kuanacht. The weirdness is getting thicker.
We declare martial law, cut down all the trees and take the manure with us. Everyone goes to Camelot.
Load of bullshit if you ask me.
It was literally just a different voice actor.
Weirdness has always been here. Kuanacht has been doing just fine without the support of the dog-fuckers of the Round Table. Denholm,
Okay.
the one in charge of their army, came here with the Red Priests. It seems like he's well aware that his orders are stupid, and that people from Kuanacht are smarter than Camelot thinks. And now, Kuanacht is divided. Some want to leave for Camelot. Others can't imagine it. Like me. I just can't stomach leaving the land of my fathers. Camelot says we do. I think we don't, even after the moronic theft of trees. Lord Milksop, of course, doesn't know what to do. If he supports the people, he'll lose his dealings with Camelot. If he leaves for Camelot, he'll become just another arse-kissing sponger princeling no one gives a toss about, and the court is already full of those. Here, at least, he's somebody, or he can become somebody if he makes the right choices. The men here is dying, that's true. More and more weirdness creeps into our homes at night. Soon, the flame will no longer be enough. I don't know what would need to happen for everyone to stay in Kuanacht. The truth is, we can only survive if we keep together, either here or there. His family has a grand past. I have the utmost respect for their legacy. The Tarians made Kuanacht strong. They carried on the legacy of Palamedes, King Arthur's advisor. Our lord, though, don't get me started. Yvain is a coward. He lets Camelot get away with anything. Well, for now.
Anything?
I've heard rumors that he's been trying, in his own pathetic way, to delay making some crucial decisions. Who knows? Perhaps our lordling will finally grow a pair and make use of them for the good of his subjects. Though, if you ask me, the only thing that could save him would be the quest for the Holy Grail. I have my reasons. I don't trust the bastards because they've already been here once. They took a few people for what they called a routine examination, promising that our loved ones would return safe and sound in no time. Ah, damn it all. Would you believe me if I told you that not all of them even had the symptoms of the Red Death? Nobody came back. Not a single soul. From that moment on, I've sworn to do everything in my power to make life miserable for those scarlet dogs. I don't really want to talk about it, but look, I had a wife. She was a beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure that she was with child when they took her away. She would chat with Nianti. She hadn't bled for 3 months, and she would have eaten all the crops from Reese's field if she could. My Katrin. They took her away.
Oh, shit.
She caught a cold, and they put her on a transport to
Yep.
the island of
This
Silent.
is the one from the beginning of the game.
I never saw her again.
Yep. We got bad
That's
news for you,
all
buddy.
I can tell you. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let the past stay in the past. You... what? How? How is this possible? I can't believe this. My Katrin. Do you still have the letter? Please tell me you didn't throw it away. What? And what good was that supposed to do? I bet that red lunatic burned it the moment you turned your back on him. Idiots. Idiots everywhere. Must I do everything
I probably shouldn't have
myself?
said that, but that's what I did,
May
though.
the Red Death take the lot of you. I shouldn't be getting so worked up. You could be making all of this up to unnerve me. You're trying to trick me. I won't let you provoke me, you Camelocian arse licker.
Unforgettable. How far back? How far back? Because I didn't realize that's what was going to happen.
Wake me, and I'll break you.
Hey, Alonzo, what's going on, brother? Okay, I'm not too far behind. Although I don't have any of my dialogue I did with Sign. Nice, man. Although if you're up, you should stop. Just saying. Somebody from the industry.
Peor?
Okay. We've did all of this already. Bed soon.
Oh. Do a boy, my little boy. She mentioned once that she liked the name Llewellyn. It made me laugh.
TM.
It sounded so poetic.
Trademarked.
Not really fitting for a blacksmith's son. I always wanted a son. Maybe that's why I've grown so fond of Beor. I thank you. I'm guessing the circumstances in which you got this letter must have been difficult. If everyone here were as brave as you, our Kuhnhacht would have a chance to weather the end of the world. Here, take this. I have no use for it anymore. I wanted to bury it with Katrin if I ever found her body. That's all I can do for you, and for her. Why? This letter doesn't change anything. Years ago, I swore I wouldn't utter a single good word about those red vermin, and I'm not going to change my mind on that anytime soon. If anything, it has assured me that I am right.
Okay.
What is it now? I'm
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I caught up to where I was, and then I gotta get these bounties. You know what? Let's go inside. I didn't go inside the prison yet.
Hello there. It's nice to see a new face, especially from this side of the bars, if you know what I mean. Really? You walk into the prison and ask the one man in Camelot soldier gear who he is? Oh, that's a good one. Well, stranger, I'm Flan, and I am a prison guard. Fortunately, I'm not terribly overworked, now that most people have either left for Camelot or died of Red Plague. Oh, was that insensitive? My apologies. Sure, take your time. He's not much of a talker, to be honest. Or maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me. I don't mind, though. I like it when it's quiet here. Well, it depends. Take this, for example. We have a beggar here, all mother bless his soul, who figured out that committing only minor offenses would land him here, rather than at the gallows. This way, instead of begging on the streets, he gets a roof over his head and a warm meal paid for by Camelot. How clever must you be to come up with that? Pretty clever, I'd say. I probably would have done the same if I were him. Be good out there.
Interesting, I can't talk to him. Let's save.
I hope I die quickly.
Okay, bye-bye. I wasn't sure if he was going to have any extra lines, since we're the ones who put him in prison. As we have been pretty pro-Camelot.
I am an outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on the holy island of Avalon. When you hear the word, follow it.
Okay.
If I just stay put, everything will be okay.
Alright, here we go.
Well, since you've already killed them, I don't see why you shouldn't be rewarded. Thanks to your efforts, my men and the people of Connacht can rest easier. Here, this is for you. Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Meniers in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each other. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon. Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathan, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering our people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin. Murig, who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Meniers. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids are limited. That's why I'm forced to work with Murig, and prophet be my witness, neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool. I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Connacht despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, if he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first. I'll await your
Okay. I forgot who I talked to turn in the bounties. That must be this guy. Yep.
Excellent. Here's your gold.
Yes?
Ooh, I got a good amount.
Well, well. Kestrel the Piercer. We've been after her for a long time, and many of our soldiers have fallen to her arrows. She believed she was dispensing justice to the wicked, though her favorite crime to punish seemed to be simply having a few coins in one's purse. Well, I won't miss her. I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood. There are stories that Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with. We'll probably never know. Well, I'll be damned. Nevera, known as the Chillheart. She earned that nickname because her blade supposedly freezes the blood of her opponents. It certainly leaves marks like frostbite. Nevera is said to be a Dalreator from the Forlorn Swords. They say she was too cruel even for her own tribe and was exiled. If you ask me, she should have stayed there. But she won't be causing trouble anymore. Here's your reward. You managed to defeat Sindemar the Firebringer. Congratulations. Long ago, when Sindemar wasn't Sindemar and wasn't bringing anything, he was just a common townsman, deeply devoted to the All-Mother. At least, That's what everyone thought. Secretly, he was studying forbidden, far-summoning magic. Eventually, he stopped hiding it. You can imagine the havoc. Personally, I'd take 100 Furkets over one Sindamar any day. It's a good thing you managed to stop him.
Yeah.
And here are the remains of Sir Valen himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your handful of coins for his head. You managed to catch lame Lorcan. Well done. I didn't know him personally, but he used to be a scout in Camelot's army. One day, he went on a mission and returned with a nasty wound above his knee. Supposedly, a weird beast got him, but he managed to kill it and drag himself back to camp. After that, he started to change, becoming more and more aggressive. Eventually, he began shooting people with his bow for no reason. He was hiding in the area, occasionally attacking people. And if it weren't for you, he'd still be doing it. Thank you. Here's your reward.
It's what I do.
Care to humor an old soldier with a friendly spar? These bones could use some warming up. That's the spirit. Let's see if I've still got some fight left in me. You getting tired? Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me?
I had to switch. I realized I didn't want to be doing AoE.
A force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders. Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No, I need something faster, something stronger. Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. There are potions, elixirs, things out there that can bring back the strength I've lost. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, mind you. Something real. Something powerful. If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalrieta tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it. Good. You'll be paid, of course. Just bring it quick, all right? The idea of sitting around like this for another day is unbearable.
Unbearable.
I'll await your return.
Sanguinor, the Crimson. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me level up. We got multiple quests here, but I really do just want to do the battle shit. Serenade. Okay, we'll do Sanguinor first. Let's move out. Autobots, roll out. What is this track? This track is sick. It's like perfectly fitting. Go into some random island over here. I just want to use Lancelot's gear, man. That shit is like insanely good compared to what I have. Swamp cribs. Nani? Nanato. This is a one-way. Or another. There's a lot of Maragasts, it looks like. Poison ring. Sit your ass down, bitch. It is dark in these halls. Coin. Some cheese pie. Well, that dude is fast. That dude came flying out the woodwork. Yeah, that's even deeper. Ooh, man, I got a lot of money. I did not realize I was that rich. That stuff is going to be worth a good amount for junk to sell. Oh. There's actually a lot of games I'm looking forward to, man. Which is wild. I hear the whispers. Oh yeah, totally random. It's been continuing my Blueprints No Notes Dare Mode run off stream, and I made it to room 46. I don't know if I'm gonna still continue to play. Damn it, it's one of those things. Switching, it's the fucking mistlings. Robbie! The Worm Guard. I was gonna say that looks like a shield. Because I came from that tiny little hole. And this was the normal path. Right, I didn't see that. Yep. This whole dungeon was just for the shield? I mean, I guess. Oh damn, I'm way over here. I really want like a new primary weapon though. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the hammer, but I am ready for something more. Okay. Show me what you got, Sanguinor. Oh, he's gonna be inside the temple. Okay. This is the first bounty that's actually inside a zone or a dungeon. All of my bounties in the past were not that way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like, this feels like a Dark Souls level. Almost, you know? That's a four-dweller.
My voice. Find my voice. They have it, twisted it, and now speak in my name. But their words...
The fuck is this?
not mine. Find my body, once undying, now rotting in endless torment. Free it. End this agony.
Or what? Just want to get some flour and a carrot. You know, what's up, Doc? Damn. I've noticed that since I don't drink coffee that often anymore, when I do drink it, it really messes up my acid reflux. A lot of things do, unfortunately. The actual fuck is that? Looks like you're gonna cast some spells at me. Die, bitch. Dude, this is sick! Shit, I'm overweight. Oh, I forgot to sell this shit. No wonder I'm overweight. Yeah, it's like it's got unique music that I've never heard this whole game. This is dope, dude. Truly feels like a Dark Souls level. Well, that can't be good. Hearing the bell. Give me the tomato. Dude, my acid reflex is gnarly. I'm gonna try drinking something else. Give me a minute. Actually, I don't think the game is paused there. Let me go here. I'll be right back. After I ban this bot. Oh. All right. The liquid death tea is just so good. I don't understand how it's possible. Like, wait a minute, I need wolf pelts for that quest. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I totally didn't jump, I promise. I will take some cheese. Okay, aggro something. Come at me. Alright, we're just ignoring it. This is like its own floor. Interesting. I don't remember if I needed bear pelts. Oh no, I think I needed bear claws. Just realized. The fuck is that? I don't even know where I am anymore, dude. I am Bedelia. This looks kind of fucking wild. I'm like trying to figure out where I am. Nope, not readable. Okay, some artifact. It's always some artifact. Bro, I don't even know where I am anymore. Like, if you asked me to backtrack to get out of here, I'd be like, I don't fucking know. This place is so fucking huge. I mean, I love that, but... I just realized, doesn't the new Game of Thrones show start very soon? Holy shit, I gotta check. And it's Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And it's based on one of the short stories of Dunk and Egg of by George R.R. Martin. And I actually really loved it. It's the Hedge Knight story. I loved it. So I'm really curious to see. It's just that I know for viewers who haven't read the books, they're going to be so confused because it takes place. So the House of Dragon, right, takes place, what, like 150 years before Game of Thrones. I think this is even older. Oh, no. Okay, so House of the Dragon is almost 200 years before Game of Thrones, and then this one is like in between. Okay. January 18th. Right. I just had to... I saw egg. I could loot an egg, and the dude's name is... well, not the dude's name, is the whole story. It's a Dunk and Egg. And I really hope that the show is more of that. It's not necessarily more lighthearted, because it's not. But the story definitely revolves around Sir Duncan the Tall, or he just goes by Dunk, and his squire, who is a Targaryen boy, but he that's what he is. He's just a child, and they go on their adventures, basically throughout the kingdom. And Duncan gets knighted and everything like that. And he's not necessarily like a super fighter, but he does live long enough. That's right, because he gets to the point where he fights shoot, what the hell's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Sir Barristan Selmy. A young Barristan. That's the only thing that sucks is, like, I know how Duncan dies. It's like no damage. I am Celine, once a lady of the night. Okay. Okay, so I know where I'm at. Sort of. I know where I'm at in the context of this portion. Not the overall. The overall, I am very lost. I've been saying this for a while, man. Like, I really do and really would like to play like a new FromSoft game. Sounds fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so I think my ultimate goal is to get down there. I was just thinking about Dark Souls 2, and I'm just like... Shrine of Amana, though. Ugh. That does not sound fun. Spell Gorger. Increases mana cost by 50%, but increases power by 76%. Interesting. Omoshiro. Boink. is that the fucking vendor? Is that Cinnamon? Is this fucking Cinnamon Man? Still pulsing with dark energy. It feels like the temple itself is alive, watching my every move. Motherfucker, this looks like Cinnamon. Nope, this is a totally different guy. This is Turtar.
Who are you?
This is a giant ass skull.
Let us pray together. The descent of divinity. The All-Mother has graced us. I came here only to ask. Shell. Wings. The shell. A gift sent by the All-Mother. A gift that one day will fall away. And when that day comes, I will be able to unfold another gift. Wings. They will let me fly away when the dawn of the end comes. All-Mother, show us a person or something that will make us feel purpose. All-Mother, make your presence with us even stronger, even more. Lift from our shoulders and backs the burden that is loneliness. All-Mother, I make this plea for myself as well. When the time of decline comes, let me shed my burden, so that I may spread the wings you bestowed upon me. Would you like to add something? Yes, prayer is everything. Everything. The voice. Lorelia. She carries the voice. Yes, I met her. She loves to spend time in her room, just right there. Many voices there. Too many. The body. I don't want to speak of the body. Terrible things. A terrible fate. I don't want to.
Okay. Terrible things. Dude, this area is badass. It is baddest. It is baddest. Cottage pie. Hi, hi, hi. So that's a statue, actually. That's what that is. That red shit. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I guess I'm going this way. See, there's a bunch of bad guys this way. Cabbage. Show me what you got. Ah, okay. Just sit down and be quiet. Oh, it just can't even be placed in the area. Roger that. Ten 4 HQ. Goliath online. Yeah. Potato. Okay, I'm trying to figure out then. Oh, I didn't go down even further. Oh, it's one of these things I got. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about any of that. Don't care. Don't care. Greets. The greets are on fire. This area looks familiar. What the fuck was that? Found her.
You can see me, hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears, yet here you are, unbidden. Why? An offering upon the altar of the All-Mother. Sacrificed and brought back before Her Majesty. I gave her my life, expecting nothing in return. And I received her highest grace. But what are you, I wonder? That you've broken the rules of my domain. Perhaps the Mother sent you. Or perhaps you've come to tear my purpose apart.
I mean...
I am Laurelia. Do you know my title? I am the Herald of the All-Mother, her voice. And all who heed her voice shall receive grace. While those who defy her shall perish. You will carry out her will fervently, won't you?
What do you mean when you say you gave your life to the All-Mother?
I dreamed of her since I was little, almost every night. Sometimes even during the day. The villagers said it was a gift. But I was afraid. I was afraid of the Mother. Can you believe it? I lacked faith. I didn't know I was chosen. I resisted serving in the temple. How silly I was. And then, she came. Warm, good, present. Take my body and soul. Take my life, Mother. I accept your offering, my child. Rise and walk, and I shall speak through you. Be my voice.
What is the will of the Mother?
Her will is to offer you the truth that will guide you in the darkness. Entrust your soul to her, and she will lead you to salvation.
The All-Mother told me to take her voice back.
Oh, I hoped it wouldn't come to this. And yet, it is as I feared. The fire dims, the song ends, and the voice must fall silent. If this is her will, her voice shall be yours now. Few are touched by her in such a way. The voice of the mother is a gift, but also a burden. Go then, and let us see if you are worthy of bearing it. You can... That's not how it's meant to be.
Interesting. I have to confront the fallen knight. Okay. Some creepy looking dolls, dude. Actually, don't these look like the eyes from the Zelda? What are those guys called? I forgot. It's actually what they look like to me. Woohoo! Here we go. Bitch ass poisoned me. We'll go this way. I'm assuming I still need to go to that, basically that cave tunnel that I saw. I gotta be getting close to my weight. Oh, I still got like 20. Alright. I guess we're alright. Going down deeper into the sound as the rush comes. Right. I don't care about the alchemy station. I would do some cooking though. I saw a cooking station. For show. You know. No. That's a lot of bodies. How the fuck did they even get in here? That's what I'm saying. How did these bodies get here? Are you telling me they like wheeled them in here on a wheelbarrow or some shit? Oh, goddamn. Climb this? Whoa, 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 whoa. I've been here before. I have been here before. I forgot I never killed this one. Okay, so this is kind of new-ish. I'm just gonna kind of stop taking even the foods. I don't have it. Temple jail key. Got some kind of magic sword though. This is like the biggest just random dungeon that I've come across the whole game. I hope there's more of these. Thunder Call Crystal. I have no idea what that is. Very hard. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. It's a dryad. Can I kill from here? No, unfortunately not. Shoot that broken arrow. Bro, I gotta find the key to be able to open that door. No, I already tried to go that way. Oh, maybe I can talk to him.
Oh, how lost you are. How clumsy. If you seek salvation in the blessing of the All-Mother, then I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
This temple isn't blessed anymore. It's tainted and rotten. Try to leave while you still draw breath. Do not repeat the same mistakes I made. For if you do, a fate worse than death will befall you.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I?
I'm Kireth.
I sought a way to help the priestesses, to reverse the weirdness that corrupted them. I was a naive fool, and now I pay the price.
Is there any way to help you?
Oh, I suspect that to break the seal that keeps me here, one must first possess a sin.
But whether you are sinful enough, that is not for me to judge. The Frithir, however, knows much about sin.
Still, I can't ask you to do this for me. It would be best if you simply left this place.
Is that intentionally used for World Without End with V's or Singworm? What the fuck is that?
Please, help me. Such humiliation is unworthy of any... Please, help.
That's funny, because right before that, he was like, I cannot ask you to help me. But the game never told me what a singworm was until I looked at the quest. To me, I thought that was strange. Jesus. So I need to go up. Oh. Did I just never go up here? Bro, I want to see what this shit is. Where the fuck am I going? Abandoned helmet, rogue step. Spear of the Unbroken. That's a tough call. Because I would gain a lot of damage. The stamina cost thing, that was huge. I'll have to really think about that. Okay, this is a dead end, I believe. Yep. Hey, Bruni, what's going on? Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm just still in my work clothes. Just got on right after work. See, I think the way this designed, it almost looks like we're gonna leave from somewhere over there and come down this way. Because there's no way I can get up here. Oh, wait, whoa. Just kidding. Hopefully I didn't break the game. Ah, the good old cat. I remember the days when I used to have animals. I miss having a dog. I mean, cats are fun too, but... Okay, let me see if I go back. Ah, shit. We're in trouble. I think if I drop, I'm dead. No? Okay, maybe not death, but it's definitely pretty bad. I gotta figure out where I'm at. Alright, I guess I have a pretty good idea of where I'm at. Hopefully you did get enough sleep, though. The one thing that I do miss about cats, and especially if you have, like, more than one, and when they're, like, younger. So they still have the energy where they just start, like, bouncing around all over the place. Because then when they get older, they get fat, and then all they do is just sleep all day. And then you sometimes forget they're there. Until you hear a meow. You're like, oh, that's right. I have a cat. Oh, so still pretty fresh. Yeah, see, when I was younger, and I'm talking very young, we lived on a farm. So we had a lot of animals that we had from basically from when they were born. The earliest dogs I remember, we got them when they were born. It was, and the cats as well. The mother was not obviously born, obviously. She was already older. I think they said they estimated she was maybe around like 4 or 5. But then she had a litter of like 7 cats. 3 of which vanished within like the first month, unfortunately, because we lived on like 20 acres of land. And then the other one stayed with us for a long time, but the mom is the one who outlasted all of her kids. She was definitely why, like, I don't want to say feral because that sounds bad, but she was definitely like self-raised in the wild kind of thing. She knew how to hunt and everything. She would, like, we would wake up some mornings and there'd just be like a dead snake on the front doorstep or a bird. Eel, Carl, barn cats. You know, yeah, like rats, rodents, you know, but snakes and birds were probably the most common we would find that she would just leave in the front door. But yeah, her kittens, 3 of them vanished very quickly, and then the others, I remember they just slowly died off, unfortunately. And then she lived to like, if, you know, like I said, we were estimating she was around 4 to 5. And even for a cat, she lived pretty long. So at that point, she lived to about like 23, which is like, that's pretty old for a cat. I mean, you know, cats are known to live to about 20, you know, if they're survivalists. But maybe we were off a little bit on her age, but that's like what the vets and stuff told us. Yeah, no, it was great having her because, I mean, we didn't keep her until that long age. Eventually, like, my mom gave her to her mom, my grandma, because my grandma, for a very long time, still lived on, like, multiple acres of land, whereas we moved to the city and stuff, so. Okay, some shit's about to go down. Physics. Percival, what the fuck? Whoop. That's a whip-a-roni. It's been a while since I've had a hard fight. Or a fight that I'm not, like, just destroying. The problem is I'm missing everything. Tower guy. $100. I don't know what you're talking about. Dagger throwing swordsman. I don't recall ever having any trouble with anyone this entire game. The only thing that I can't kill that I've come across so far now is there's like I don't even know what it's called, some specter of death. That appears ever since I got to the second map. When I hit it, I do like literally no damage and it's just one shot. I just die in one hit. Yeah, I can't recall. I don't recall ever having any issue with pretty much anything this entire playthrough. The only thing I can think of is when I was going to fight the Blood Abomination the first time, I just decided not to. Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Well, you were here when I beat him, though, right? I beat him that time. I didn't stop. Yeah, I took him out. I thought you were referring to something that I didn't beat. Oh, yeah, of course. It's so weird, these guys' take on Arthurian lore. Like, was Percival always a woman? I don't remember that. I just remember, but then again, the lore in this game, pretty much Arthur and all of his knights were evil, so... well, Arthur himself may not necessarily be evil, but... Can I dual wield two-handed weapons? I don't think I can. Because these are two-handed. I mean, if I can dual wield two-handers, you know I'm gonna do it. I am Percival, once a knight sworn. I'm gonna be talking to some ghost NPC here in a second anyway. Okay. Basically, she failed. Alright. I'm overweight, but...
What happened? My oath. My purpose. It's gone.
Why did you attack me?
Forgive me. It wasn't by my own will. It was the All-Mother's will that I am carrying out. No! Not anymore! I serve the Round Table. In my heart, I always have. But my body was a prisoner of the All-Mother. Or rather, the one I believed to be the All-Mother. a knight of the Round Table. I proudly bore the name Percival in honor of my predecessors who served King Arthur. Like the first Percival, I set out in search of the Holy Grail. My path led me here.
Oh, okay, so he's not the
to
first
the very
person, not the
temple where
OG.
my father once wanted to send me for priestly studies. I never felt a calling then. But this time, I heard something calling me. I thought it was the Grail, but it was her, whose sword-wielding hand I was to become. False goddess. An abomination, pretending to be the All-Mother, corrupting priestesses' minds.
Who or what is the false All-Mother?
A Four-Dweller. One of those four-armed creatures King Arthur fought when he first arrived on Avalon. The kind I'd only read about in old texts. I did. I challenged her to a fight for claiming to be a goddess. For poisoning the minds of the innocent. She said she would prove that she was the only goddess here. She forced her way into my mind and made me vow that if I lost, I would become her paladin and serve my only true All-Mother forever. I was vanquished. I knelt powerless before the false All-Mother as she pierced me with a blade. I was to carry it within me always as a sign of whose power I am now under.
You have suffered enough, I will make her pay for it.
Be careful. If you face her, fight fiercer and strike harder than I did. Above all, don't let her into your mind, or she will turn your own body against you.
How long were you imprisoned?
I spent countless years trapped in the prison of my own body. Bound to her service, where I found the truth. The only truth worth knowing. I was blessed with her presence. I warmed myself in her radiance.
Wait, what?
Why did you take it from me? Why? I'm sorry. The oath I swore to the false All-Mother. I can still feel its binding. Even my death did not entirely free me from it.
Maybe the death of this false goddess will.
I pray it is so. Otherwise, I am nothing but a damned soul. Bound to this place for eternity. Now, having regained my former self, the torment will be all the greater. Is it punishment for surrendering my mind to a false deity?
Yes. How can I help you?
You could ask the All-Mother to forgive me. Beg her to grant me the honor of being in her presence once more. No. Kill her.
Oh, I already got it.
Kill the false goddess. Please. I trust in you. Do not let the false All-Mother infect your mind.
Yeah, this is the Spear of the Unbroken. Yeah. I thought about using the helmet, but I've already decided in terms of armor-wise, I'm going to start getting ready to spec so I can use Lancelot's gear. Because I found that yesterday, at the end of my stream yesterday, I went back to the first map because I realized I was like, wait a minute, I got Excalibur now. I found a couple of these like doors that needed Excalibur or whatever. And I went into Lancelot's tomb and his gear is fucking nuts. And I'm like, I feel like I'm already overpowered as it is. And my stats are still not high enough to use that shit. I was like, what? But I'm curious, like, this makes no sense to me because these are two-handed. How I can't dual wield a two-handed weapon, right? Yeah. Is there a skill? In the character skill tree that allows me to dual wield, like, this is one-handed. Can't just equip two. What are you talking about? No. I can definitely do that. No, what I'm talking about is I can't equip two-handers at the same time. Like I can't dual wield two-handers. But it's literally what this weapon is referring to. Or no, it wasn't. Never mind. Maybe I'm tired, dude. But yeah, I was thinking of Titan's Grip. Well, because when I fought her, she was dual wielding these, right? She was 100% dual wielding these things. Oh, that's why I was thinking to dual wield, because her all of her armor is referring to dual wield. But yeah, they're two-handed. I mean, these would be very strong. Odd attacks poison enemy while even attacks bleed them. Burn it. Like, I don't understand what that shit means. Because this is her armor set right here, and it's all bonus damage to dual wield. But then I can't dual wield her weapons. You know what I mean? Like, that makes no sense to me. To me, that seems really strange. Because you can't dual wield two-handers. I mean, like I said, I was going to go with Lancelot's gear anyway. Alright, I need to drop some shit. Alright, I'll just drop the tainted priestess shit. Damn it. Still not enough. Gotcha. I mean, they do it. That's a fuck ton of damage. Oh yeah, she was definitely dual wielding 100%. This is trash. I'll sell this too, or drop that. Okay, I'll worry about my weight later then. Because don't
And now in the ruins of the temple sanctum, find my sight. It has always been, and always will be, all-seeing. It watches you, even now.
Okay. Okay. Like, I like this hammer. Don't get me wrong. I like the hammer. But I want to use something else. That's literally why I got this sword. I'm like, this is just a random ass sword, though. That's all this is. Yeah, I started watching Ko's VOD of his first playthrough before he stops the run. I originally started watching his current playthrough, but it's not the same because he had already played through almost all of Act 2 in that playthrough. So I was like, the reactions aren't the same. So I'm watching his first playthrough from, back, like 6-7 months ago. Then I figured, once it stops, then I'll just start watching the other one. But I've also been watching Day 9's Blueprints playthrough, which is wild. Although it's funny. He says, no notes, 0 notes, no note taking. And he clearly takes notes. Somewhat. Corrupted temple. Okay, so I don't want to go there yet. I believe the other quest that I have is... because there's a cave at the bottom. And I think that's where the bounty is that I have to kill. I guess I should just change my quest. Sanguinor. Yeah, I think it's down that way. This area is so cool, though. Like, so far, this is... oh, yeah, see, there's that down there. This is, like, the coolest area in the game that I've experienced thus far. Biggest dungeon, for sure. Or whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, and I haven't found a way to free the guy. Oh yeah, that's probably the DLC. Because the DLC is the underwater stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm just slowly watching through his first playthrough before he stopped. It's not, I don't know. It's not as enjoyable for me to watch because especially how Ko does it. Don't get me wrong, I love Ko, but when he streams something that he has already seen or done, whether it's because he restarted a playthrough, because he stopped a playthrough, and then it's been months since he played, like he's doing with Tainted Grail or whatever. He has a tendency to do like fake reactions of experiencing something for the first time, even though he clearly hasn't. And to me, that's a little weird. Oh, so I can't go in that way. Ah, here's the guy. Here's the guy. Here we go, motherfucker.
We're not alone.
Did that hurt?
I don't know how many blood weapons I have now. I'm assuming I'm gonna get this one.
Wealth is ours.
We'll make short work of you.
One-handed blade. Almost looks like a dagger. See what I really need to do. Oh, I never read this one. I need to I haven't been able to find an area to cook. Because if I can cook, I could, can merge a lot of my stuff. Just saying. Okay, I need to find things to drop. Of course, these don't weigh anything, so I don't want to drop those. I'm a collector, so even though I'm never going to use these, I will not get rid of them. Which I know is dumb, but... Okay. These potions probably add up and weigh a lot. And that's terrible. 15 health? Who gives a shit? Drop that. Yeah, like that's 40. Okay. Organized by weight. It's only 2 pounds. If I drop all the flour. Oh, it's 3 pounds. 5. I'm carrying 5 pounds of cheese. Brother. Drop it all. I'm a cheese man. Okay, I don't do too much alchemy, so here, let me drop eggs. I don't think I need the hearts, but all right. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get back up to the top. That's the first bounty, though, that's not in the main map area. Just out in the main map. He was in a dungeon. Whee! Really? I love the stained glass stuff that they have in the game too. I've mentioned this before, but it's like this game doesn't have... oh, maybe I might need to talk to that guy again. The game doesn't have like super next gen quadruple A, you know, graphic textures or anything like that. But its art style is, and the aesthetic is just really, really good. And I still really, really liked when I went to Camelot's tomb, Lancelot's tomb, and how like once you complete his dialogue stuff and he gives you all of his gear, because Lancelot's also within us too. That whole tomb gets like restored. Looks so good. Okay. Alright, let's go fight a Ford Dweller or whatever. And I wonder if I can use that to also... Oh, damn. Marrowghast, maybe? Use that to get a finger that I need for the other quest. I have another quest where I need a finger of a Ford Dweller. Dude, this area is dark as fuck. Every time I see cabbages, I think of Bard's Tale 4. That was the Bard's Tale 4 was searching for the cheese, baby. Was such an interesting game. I never played any of the old Bard's Tale games, but I know it's very different from the original trilogy. It felt very janky. But I actually loved that game because I loved how it had so many puzzles. And I was not expecting that to exist in that game. And there's one NPC who's like cabbages, potatoes, and something. Okay, yeah, it's marrow gas. That's what I thought. Marrow gas and oh, laser beams. Why do they run that way? What? How do I get a marrow gas shell? That's a quest I have as well. Holy shit. The fuck? Bad damage. It's just crazy though how this game truly does make me feel like I'm playing like an Elder Scrolls. With its like, I don't know. So good. For me it's more Morrowind, or Oblivion, not Skyrim. I don't know. I say this all the time too, but for me, Skyrim is my least favorite Elder Scrolls game, even though I have the most hours in it. But I think I have the most hours in it because that was it. Skyrim came out when, you know, I was already an adult, and I just had a lot of free time. It's not to say that's not a good game. It still is. And one day, I'll probably play it again. Butter. Hey, Cipollina's, what's going on, man? It's been a minute. Cheese. Give me the cheese, but don't cut it. Give me that strong potion. I just don't care. I'll take that. I'll just take it. So I found a couple locations in the map outside in this region where I can just talk to like a candle or a statue and it's like make an offering. But then nothing happens. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. Good chance in the next couple weeks, actually. And I'll be going back to my old schedule instead of the one that I'm currently on. The one that I was on for the last couple years. Working the overnight shift instead of just the evening shift. You playing this one too, Sepolinas? Oblivion and KCD2? Weapon relic block. No interest in that item. I wish I can put a thing down so I can level up, but I can't. I don't know why it just made me dawned on me too. I can't wait for the game. I think it's called Decrepit. It's supposed to be coming out. They're like touting it to be like a first person Souls-like. But it definitely has a more, I don't know. It feels like it has a pretty dark graphic style. Okay, I see. Yeah, the intro is like the prologue, because now when you start the game, you can choose to skip it if you don't even want to do it. But you definitely should, because there's a couple items that are there. Yo, thanks for using the Prime sub, Street Ratty. I feel like it hasn't even been a month since you last did that. Alright, let's fight this. What was that? It's gonna be a corrupted priest. Yeah, because I could have swore you did it like just last week. Sucked into TV. Man, I haven't watched an actual show in quite a while. Okay, those who are drop the shells. Got it. Okay, I understand. It's these ones. It's the curl gas. Curl gas drop the marrow gas shells, but the marrow gas do not drop the marrow gas shells. Alright. The game still has a little bit of some bugginess. Holy shit, that was so fucking loud. That was so loud. But thanks, man. Thanks for the gifted subs, dude. We didn't hear it. I appreciate it. And I'm glad it actually, so when you give subs, unless you select on the person, I only found this out recently because I didn't know that my oldest cousin, she's also streams too almost every day. So I go into her channel and stuff too. It was the first time I did gifted subs. And if you don't select the person in like specifically to gift them a sub, it just selects random people and they may not even be online. Like I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who Johnny187 is. So I'm like, all right, you know, it just picks random people that have like, I think that follow. But I'm glad it gave it to two folks here. kill. Oh, okay, so you don't even need to be following. Well, see, I figured it could be from people that weren't following, but if they were currently in the channel, okay. But otherwise, if they're like not in the channel, it's just anybody who does follow. But yeah, I honestly have no idea. Like I said, I just knew because when I was in my cousin's stream, I gifted her some subs, and it just gave it to some random people. Okay, that would make more sense then, since you guys are here. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, okay, that's where this is. If you have 100 hours to waste away. I just know you don't have as much time generally, but I do know, like, if it's a game that you really get sucked into, I know you will do it. See, like, I need a TV show, like, because when I get off stream, a lot of the times that's when I'm like watching Ko's VODs or Day 9's VODs or something like that, or like Maximilian Dude or something. That's what I do. Most of the shows, Walking Dead, all right, the door's that way. I stopped after the whole Governor arc, whatever season that was. I'm just like, this is the same thing every season. I'm like, the show hasn't changed. All I remember is Coral. Coral. And I think that was around when they started doing like the spin-off shit too, and I'm just like, eh. But hey, if you're enjoying it, that's all that matters, you know. Because who am I to judge? When it comes back on, I watch America's Got Talent, so. And to be fair, I also I stopped watching after the Governor arc, but obviously because it was such a huge deal, I am well aware about the Negan stuff. Sepulina's Rings of Power. Dude, I wanted to like Rings of Power so much. And to be fair, Rings of Power still wasn't as bad as I think everyone else said it was. And I only watched the first season because I didn't want to watch the next season. You want to know what show, though, pissed me off? Well, I think it pissed off a lot of people, and that's why it got canceled, but it didn't get canceled until after it got good, was the Wheel of Time show. So, like, the first season of Wheel of Time, I was like, bro. But then season 2 was so much better. And Rosamund Pike is so good. And then they canceled the fucking show. Like, I think they canceled after season 3, or maybe season 2. I can't remember. So I just like, why? I hate it when they cancel shows after they get good. And then they don't cancel shows that need to be canceled. Like, I'm one of those people like, okay. I loved seasons 1 through 5 of Supernatural. I actually loved that. Because it was the whole arc. And that was the original intent of the show to be. Every season after season 5 was just them going like, well, it's popular. I guess let's just keep going and just make up some shit. And then, you know, 10 more seasons later to season like 15 or some shit. And I still watched most of it. I don't know what Raised by Wolves is. I'm trying to think of actually the last show that I really watched that I thought was really, really good. Can I get out of here? Probably Andor. I finally went and watched Andor season 1 and 2. I finally decided to watch it. That was pretty fucking good. And then my scatterbrain mentioning Andor, Star Wars. The amount of AI Star Wars prequel shit that I've been seeing lately is insane, and it's hilarious. I just saw one earlier today while I was at work and I was on lunch break. It was just like it's the final scene right before Anakin and Obi-Wan fight on Mustafar, when Padme's trying to like get Anakin to stop or whatever. And it's just like, what if the scene was 2026 by, you know, Zoomers or whatever? they just like redid all the dialogue. That's fucking funny. But yeah, Andor is just such a good show. And I think part of what makes Andor so good, I think, is the fact that, well, it is a Star Wars show. It's more of a political thriller that just happens to be set in the Star Wars universe. And I wish there was more shows like that, you know? Because I love Star Wars. I fucking love Star Wars. I love even the shitty Star Wars stuff. I still like it. Like fucking The Acolyte. The Acolyte's dog shit, and I still kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, proper use of AI. I think the first time I saw this is already like maybe 2 years ago. Maybe not 2 years ago, a year ago. It was like right as like the current AI stuff was like getting really, really popular. Somebody did the Lord of the Rings, the council scene from Fellowship, but they sang the whole thing. It was like they turned it into I was like, all right. But there's quite a few Star Wars ones like that too. crazy art direction here. Okay, so I swam through that, but I did not come through that. What if they did XYZ, but they were eating spaghetti at the same time? What? I am confused. I just see... My mind goes, eating spaghetti? I'm like, you mean that the Will Smith thing? It should be noted, I'm honestly not very up to date with like... Or not just up to date. Like, I don't really watch a lot of like popular videos on YouTube or on the internet or whatever. There's just certain ones that I happen to come across, and every now and then I, you know, go down the rabbit hole kind of thing. And so I see some stuff, but yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, that's probably the direction I'm supposed to go. What is this? And another one. Bye. Hello. I need to be going through these slower because this is wild to me. Like, just all these fucking bodies. Tome of the Forsaken. But one of the mining things I need to mine is meteorite ore. And it looks exactly like regular fucking rock. Except it's got some extra holes in it. But that shit's like so good. Another good TV show that I really enjoyed was Severance. But I just don't really want to pay for Apple TV again. Because there's a couple other shows that I wanted to check out on there, but eh. Bro. Does this game got fog gates? Save. Alright.
A new set of eyes. And how hateful they are. Would you close them for me, please? Could you grant me a tiny scrap of mercy?
Oh, I heard that it was good because that's done by the Breaking Bad guy, right? Yeah. I wanted to watch that. Like I said, there's stuff I want to watch, but it's like on platforms I don't have. 'Cause I mean, I already pay for certain ones, but I'm not going to pay for more. Tomorrow, Night of the Seven Kingdoms starts coming out. And say whatever you want about the Game of Thrones stuff. They at least have the 100% source material for it as well. So I really enjoyed the Hedge Knight books. So I'm hoping they do it justice. Because I really like Sir Duncan the Tall. Although they're not going to call him that obviously in the beginning. But so I have my HBO or Max or whatever they call it. I still have Disney because I do. Hulu. I have AT&T. when I first switched to AT&T, I had Apple TV for like a year. That was when I first watched the first season of Severance, and I was like, this is like one of the greatest shows of all time. I can't use T-Mobile. I've had them in the past, and I feel like their cell service and just everything, it's really bad compared to AT&T or Verizon. I know they're a little bit cheaper, but I just can't. Anyways. See, I left Verizon because AT&T was cheaper. I got a better deal switching to AT&T when I got my phone at the time. This is already a few years ago. It was cheaper for basically the same thing.
I dislike seeing what they see. There is something about you that reminds me of Mother. She sees everything. And when she allows, I see it all too. It feels like 1,000 eyes open all at once, revealing nothing but boundless suffering wherever they look. Your eyes seem to carry a similar kind of rot just around the edges. It's as if you were a freshly slain corpse, yet to comprehend your fate.
Can you tell me more about Mother?
Mother is bathed in shadows and swaddled in raven wings. All she ever sees is misery. The day she appeared in the temple, she requested a frith from me. As I cast my gaze upon her, my mind shattered, and my soul was torn into pieces. On that very day, I made her an offering of my eyes, begging her to be freed from my gift. She deemed it an insult, and has been punishing me ever since.
So you can see through my eyes?
All eyes in the temple are at my disposal, whether I wish it or not. My sight knows no limits, and all that I see, I take upon myself. The sins, the impurities, the perversity, they fill me to the brim and cling to my throat like black tar. Mother made me the unwilling confessor to any unfortunate soul who dares to set foot in her sanctum. The only thing I can do is grant them absolution, albeit a hollow one. After all, they've already doomed themselves by coming here.
That's a pretty good savings. I mean, I'm not into any sports whatsoever, so I'm not really concerned about that. For me, my number one thing is I just want good service. That's all I care about. Really is, And for where I'm at, AT&T and Verizon are the two best for sure. Everybody else is significantly worse. So.
You cannot. Mother abhors sinners. No living soul has ever been permitted to bask in her unholy radiance. She will only allow herself to those she considers worthy. Yet nobody is, nor will anybody ever be worthy. To her, our kind are no more than beasts. We revel in our transgressions. She finds it repulsive. I find myself agreeing with her more and more with each passing day. No man is devoid of sin, nor does it seem do they wish to be.
This is going to be a bad idea.
Oh, such kindness. I have not witnessed kindness like this since the time before Mother came here. Mercy and grace, used to be the way of this temple. How far have I fallen to forget? To become so utterly selfish. You can open your eyes now. Go on. I will share with you what I see. I will absolve you of your sins. Oh, I can already taste them on my tongue. So numerous are they that you have not yet broken under their weight. Let me relieve you of your burden. Let me offer you a new beginning, free from foulness trailing your every step.
Sure.
Wise decision. Stay still. Soon you will feel... You will... There are...
Jesus Christ.
So many.
Scared the shit out of me.
What are you? It's as though you shoulder entire lifetimes of sin. You are an abomination. You cannot be allowed to continue.
May your soul finally know freedom.
My bad that I have King Arthur inside me, you know. Oh, stamina, please. Oh, that's right. This is what that one guy wanted me to kill. Bro. Die, bitch. Yeah, the worm was not resistant to Big Bonk. Damn it, I'm still overweight. I'm never going to use this, but I don't want to get rid of it. What is wrong with me? It's the problem of being somebody who just has to have everything. What do I get rid of here? All right, let me drop all my copper arrows. All right. I love games that are just so immersive, and it makes me feel like I'm like in that world, and I'm just like, oh. There's the reason why, for me, these kind of games, I love first person. I know for some people, they don't like first person games, they much prefer third person. And that's not to say that third person games can't be immersive. They absolutely can be. But they're generally different types of games. This kind of stuff, though, is just... Everything that I'm doing here is completely optional, too. This is full side content. When I played EQ back in '99 up until WoW came out, I only played in first person. I believe I only really played it in first person when I played that little bit in 2017 as well. I believe I only played in first. Because it's just more immersive. It feels that way. But when you play in first person, there also has to be the slight amount of like ever so slight camera movement. It's got to be the proper... Or it's like this, right? I'm moving, the hammer's kind of moving a little bit. And it's very subtle, but there's a little bit of camera movement. Too much is really bad. Then that makes me nauseous and want to puke. But it's also got to be proper height. And this was a huge problem I had with like when I started playing WoW and why I played WoW in third person. Plus it also had a good third person, but it didn't do the character height properly. Camera was terrible. See, I'm not gonna lie though. When I played EQ back in the day, like, you know, when it was fresh, I had no idea there was any other way to play the game until maybe when I was in my 40s or 50s. Because that's when I found out that's how enchanters played in groups. They had to play in third person or like a different camera angle so they can see everything. And I was like, wait, that's a thing? Yeah, it's a really fine line because if I'm going to play first person, I need a little bit of the camera movement and stuff because it makes me feel immersed in the world. If there's literally zero and it's full static, there's no immersion. I'd rather just play third person. But then if there's too much, you know, it's really bad too. So it's kind of a fine line for me. And then again, like I mentioned, it depends on the game too. Like if I'm playing a Souls game, I mean, those games are designed for third person as much as we talk about camera being the #1 enemy. Oh, there she is. There's the false mother. I didn't have the issue with Half-Life. Also, for first person, when you're in first person, a thing that can help out a lot is obviously changing your FOV. That can help out a lot. And finding what works best for you. I generally prefer to have the highest FOV as possible because that allows, this is going to sound really silly, but that means I can see more of my weapon. But then if you go too high, then you start getting the fishbowl effect, and then that's really bad. Okay, so that's going to be how I leave. Oh, and I bet you that's how I'm going to leave. Yep, okay. Whoa! What? Did the game just glitch, or what the fuck? She just vanished. Fuck you.
You're here. I felt your steps.
Nope, I think the game's bugged.
The tethers holding me, unraveling one by one.
I think it's just bugged.
Are you here as my savior? Or have you come to seek my mother's embrace?
What happened in this temple, invisible one?
I came here seeking solace, hoping to staunch the loss before it consumed me. I called into the emptiness, desperate to reach what I had lost. But my cries were met with silence.
I mean, you're just a giant
At
chair.
first, I thought they had gone unheard. I was wrong. The woman here felt it all. My grief, my bitterness, my rage. They trembled before my sorrow. For to make a mother weep is a child's greatest sin. The weirdness bound us all together. I became their image, and they became mine.
You've made them all insane.
Have I? Or have they? They prayed so fervently, and all their prayers fell on deaf ears. They sought answers to unjust suffering, but found none. Like children lost in the dark, they clung to the first voice they heard. And because that voice carried only agony, they believed themselves doomed. There is no path for a soul so utterly lost, but to descend into madness and despair.
Couldn't you help them?
No more than I could help myself. I have not remained here by choice, nor have I claimed them out of desire. They wove a prison from their faith, with the weirdness as the thread that bound it all together. Belief is a dangerous thing here on Avalon. Those who seek godhood should rightly fear their believers.
Alright, how do I free all of you?
You have already freed me. You restored the sight I shared with the tormented Frither, and returned my undying body, once bound to the fallen Percival. And my voice, I grew weary of it, so I gave it to Lorelia to speak on my behalf. The sweet girl made it her own, ensuring she will remain here, even when I am finally gone. I lingered only because I wished to meet my savior. I had hoped, but no. What I hoped for no longer matters. As for the others, I fear they are too far gone in their madness. The only freedom left to them is the one only a mortal can embrace.
I feel like this would be a lot more impactful
Farewell,
if
stranger.
there was actually
Perhaps
somebody
our
here.
paths will cross again.
The fuck is this? I'll take it. I can free him now. Alright, let's go free him, I guess. Strange things be happening. Huh? Oh. Alright, let me see if I can figure out where he is again. I kind of forgot how to get to him. Oh, never mind. He's just right here.
You survived the confession, and you carry the essence of sin.
Mm-hmm.
That means you can break the spell that locks me in this cell. Please do it, and set me free from this accursed place.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Quite inspiring to see someone cling to their miserable life.
You like that
with
hat?
such fervor. I must admit, you've spoiled my mood a little. I thought you'd simply die there, or end up rotting in a cell, much like I did. I feel ashamed being the only enslaved guest here. But thanks to you,
See, yep, I fucking knew it.
truly profound. Time to go. Finally, I'll take a little stroll around,
Maybe.
see how this world has changed. I have a feeling it has much to offer me. My deepest thanks, stranger. Until next time.
Okay, I thought he was gonna do something to me. Alright, I need to get out of here finally because I've leveled up like twice. Now Arthur wants to talk to me. Or figure out how to get out of here. Looks like I can just swim over there. What's over here? Doesn't look connected. Maybe it is. This game is just so good. How the fuck do I get out? Nope. I bet you it was like if I just went slightly to the left. Fuck do I leave? What is this? Maybe here? No, I can't jump that. Bro. I'm like stuck. I mean, technically, I know I'm not. I'm gonna have to go back into this fucking castle shit. And then find out. I don't know how to get back to the entrance. I gotta get back to the bridge. That's always fun. Oh, I remember being here. Is there an elevator? I'm trying to remember. No. I don't think I ever been in this room. There's nothing here though. I don't think I can make that. Let's see if I can. Oh, JK. Freedom! Alright, I think it's that way. We beat the boss of finding an exit. And this was just all of this occurred because I was just looking for that one guy for the bounty. Amazing. Absolutely incredible.
A great tragedy befell the priestesses there. And to think that the strength of their faith was enough to bind a foredweller. There is still so much we do not know about the true potential of the weirdness. I never imagined it could become a prison for the beings shaped by its will. But that foredweller, there was something familiar about her, as if we had met before, a very long time ago. In her presence, I felt an odd sense of peace, even amid the terror that had overtaken the temple. Strange, and strangely comforting.
Okay. All right. This is actually like the best time. Everything timed perfectly. We're going to go ahead and call the stream here. A little over 3.5 hours of after work goodness. This whole side thing was amazing. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank my my mod Street Ratty for the gifted subs. Thank you guys for hanging out as always again. I will be on after work tomorrow and Sunday as well. Again, I have early starts, so yeah. And I'll be playing more of this game. I know Mass Effect 2 went on hold, but this game is just too good. The game is too good. Anyways, hope you all have a good night, or good morning, or afternoon, whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow.